Hey everybody, it's Ed Zoller at Teachers Can Buy Homes here with Kristen and her mom Cindy, who just closed on their home. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Kristen, you're a second and third grade ESE specialist at Villas Elementary. And
I am.
And Cindy, you're in the medical industry.
Yes.
What would you tell your friends, family, colleagues a little bit about your story of your home buying journey, what it's like to use Ed Zoller and the Teachers Can Buy Homes program?
I originally heard about Ed when I worked at another elementary school. Our principal used Ed and actually had him come to the school. And I know that me and my mom had both been wanting to buy a house, so I figured I'd speak to him there. He was super kind, gave me his cell phone number. I was able to reach out to him personally. That was about a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we worked with Ed. Every few months or so, we needed to work on credit, needed to get some things in line. And finally, he was able to say, hey, here's the portal, just see what you like, you know. And one day, me and my mom saw this one house, and we were both like, this is kind of what we're looking for. So we reached out to Ed, and within a day, we saw the house.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks later, we decided
it wasn't the right time at that time. We found the house, you knew what you wanted, and we kind of played this builder a little bit because we were like, but they really like this less expensive home. And yep.
So we waited a little bit, and then the builder reached out to us and said, we have all these incentives. If you'd like to come and tour again. We went with Ed. We went down. We put in an offer, and that day it was accepted.
Yeah.
So,
What would you add to that, Cindy?
Well, exactly what she said. It is true that Ed couldn't be more helpful because we just didn't know where to begin. And my neighbor, she actually told me about Ed. She's a teacher as well, and she said, here's his number. She sent me a picture of him with other teachers, and they had a big check.
Happy Gilmore check.
Yes, a big gigantic check.
Yep.
And then I told Kristen about it, and she actually right after that's when she saw him in the school, and she said, "Oh wait, I do know him." So then we reached out, just exactly what she said, and everything went so much smoother after he gave us instructions on how you fix your credit and when we should begin. And it took a while. It took about a year, and the year did go fast, so it's not like, oh my goodness, a year.
And sometimes it goes fast, but in some credits it takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And you do it at your own pace, but your credit did get restored.
Yeah,
right?
It did. We both of us, and it wasn't hard to do. It just exactly what he tells you to do, you do it.
mm-hmm.
And
do I charge? I didn't charge. I don't charge for
No.
that. I hate credit restoration companies that they charge people
Yes.
for it. You don't use now. You know how to do it yourself, and you
Yeah.
know more about credit than you probably ever have.
Yeah, it's true.
Ed also walks us through the whole entire process. I'm a first-time home buyer. I don't know anything about buying homes. And I mean, I could reach out to Ed at 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock at night, and he was able to answer my questions. I mean, he came with us today. He came with us to the bank.
Yeah.
He's just very helpful.
Just making sure to walk you through this
Right.
process to make it as easy as possible.
And educate us on what we're signing, what we're doing.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. They tried to fly us through that stack of papers right there,
yeah.
and they're in and out 5 minutes. I'm like, oh no, we're just gonna rob this room, and I'm gonna go over every piece of paper. So now you understand what you signed. And Cindy, you bought homes before. Would you say this is a different experience than
This is a
prior?
completely different experience. It was a lot different buying a house in New York. Actually, I had to hire a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So Ed is our lawyer.
Not a lawyer, but we
Well,
can
no,
do. Yeah.
in that sense,
He's
that
able to
he
help
did
us in the same way.
everything the same way, yes. And also, when we went to look at the house, Ed said, "This is what you do with this. The hot water heater. You need to do this every year." It told us walked every single thing in that house. He did explain to us how you're supposed to take care of it. Even though if you think I thought I knew a lot of things, but no, I didn't know. And it's just he couldn't be. I wish he was my neighbor. I really do.
I'm not that far away.
I know.
Well, thank you for all those kind
Of
words.
course.
And then I do promise on the website, no closing costs. Did you have any closing costs?
No.
closing
Did you have
costs.
any fees whatsoever?
No.
Other than the down payment? No.
Yes.
And the down payment went straight to you because you owe that much less on the loan. So
Exactly.
you just came up with your down payment and everything else was
minimal.
covered.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the end of all these transactions, I always like to donate. I'm going to come to Villas Elementary. Where would you like that money to go toward specifically?
So after thinking about it, I am a special needs teacher. So I would like some of the money to go to our ESE department, put it towards field trips. I know our kids like to go to field trips.
And they don't go on them because of funding sometimes?
It can be very expensive. And as teachers, we love our kids. A lot of it comes out of our pocket. So it'd be nice to take them to a little bit more places and get them out there. Also, if we could get some sensory stuff for the room and stuff too, I think that'd be fun.
Fidget spinners and poppy eye things.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure working with you. I don't go away after closing, so I always offer it up. You can call me anytime. So last question. You guys are homeowners. You're a first-time home buyer. What's it feel like right now? What's your emotions?
Super excited, and it's just such a relief, such a sigh of relief to finally be like, we're done. Like, we got it. We did it.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a journey for us, but it wasn't Ed's fault. It just everything else.
We got you through it.
Waiting.
Yes,
It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
And if you looking back, it felt like it took the waiting process with this loan. It felt like it was forever, but it really wasn't.
2 months.
Yep.
It really wasn't looking back.
Yeah, I profile on my website. I always talk about the mother-daughter duo about this killer deal we got, Lennar, where we kind of got into that house that you kind of wanted, but we wanted the bigger one better. And we're like, can we get the big house for the same price as the little house? And I was just floored on, it never hurts to ask. That's the moral of all this story. Never hurts to ask, even if you think you're not going to hear no. In your case, we heard no about a TV. But we got everything else.
That's okay, though, because we got the good epoxy floor.
Yep. Well, thank you again, guys.
Yes, thank you.